What's up, Star Wars fans? My name is Prince, and I'm an urban acolyte. I've got some casting news for The Mandalorian, and that's one of two new shows expanding the Star Wars universe that is coming to the Disney's digital streaming service, and that's called Disney+. Now, the other new Star Wars show is going to be a prequel to Star Wars Rogue One, featuring Fulcrum agent Cassian Andor, played by Diego Luna himself. Now, of course, there will actually be 3 Star Wars shows on Disney+, with the third being the conclusion of the Clone Wars, which will probably show us everything leading up to the Siege of Mandalore involving Ahsoka, Tano, and Katan, or basically everything that led up to the events in Revenge of the Sith, and then the events in the movie told from Ahsoka Tano's perspective. So anyway, these new castings from the set of The Mandalorian are Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, or Action Jackson himself. How do you like your ribs? In an unannounced role at this time. The other big casting that everyone is just going nuts over is Pedro Pascal from Narcos, Game of Thrones, and a whole lot of other stuff that he's been in. Now, Pedro was rumored for the lead role in the series back in October by Jason Ward and the crew over at Making Star Wars, and yesterday was confirmed by Variety. So a question that I have is, yo man, who is Pedro actually playing in this show? We've seen someone at least wearing the Mandalorian armor in a picture that has created a lot of buzz around the series. They're currently filming, but yo man, who is the Mandalorian? Are we getting Pedro in the armor, or is he someone else who will be central to the story that we'll be seeing? Also, I mean, what is this story about? The description that we have is that we'll follow the adventures of a lone gunman in the Outer Rim, but somewhere I've seen mention of the series documenting the restoration of Mandalore. Either way, I think we're in for a real treat that will expand the Star Wars galaxy while also setting up the possibility for stories that can be told outside of the Skywalker saga. I also think this series can give us a great way to tie everything together, from the video games, the novels, the comic books, and the animated series. So for now, we'll just have to wait and see as we start the slow grind to get more details. But what do you all think? Is Pedro going to be the Mandalorian, or do you see him playing someone else in the series? Also, are you more likely to watch this show seeing an actor of Pedro's caliber being involved in the project? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be checking back to see what you all have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. Embark on the journey to become the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. You can continue to support the channel, and you can do that by checking out my video on the Chosen One prophecy, or you can check out this other video on John Boyega's thoughts on Finn in Star Wars Episode 9. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you. Always.